Hi, Stavi. Hi, Aldis.
Stop reading ahead,
so
man.
it's a difficult question, but I think Stavi particularly might be the one that can help me out here. The problem is that essentially I am a 40-year-old man, but I have this crippling obsession with very large-breasted women.
Crippling.
And it's been going on pretty much my whole life. I can't remember a point where it wasn't kind of a constant. It comes and goes, but basically the last couple of years
like it's
been
a bad cough.
And 2 years ago I met a woman who's 36 who has like ridiculously big tits, basically.
That's
like
awesome, dude.
Like you wouldn't see it bigger maybe for like, if you walk around the city for 2 months you might see another big one, you know? It's like
that's a very interesting metric.
And so luckily or not, hooked up, and basically she's just an awful person in nearly every way, except for the tits, and it's just sort of like starting to destroy my life. I mean, she's done some horrific things, like we had argue really horrifically, which I never normally do argue, but only with her, she's really just like drives me out the wall. She's locked me in the apartment a few times and like the key, hitting me, like honestly, threatening to kill me, like quite seriously threatening to kill me. They like talking about how she's going to do it. But I always just end up, the police were involved at one point even. But it's just, I always end up going back just for the breast, basically. And I'm sure you maybe had some, I know you're a fan as well. Maybe you've had some similar experiences. And I'm just working out how do I kind of get rid. For the record, yeah, I am 40 with the breast obsession, which isn't the best, but generally speaking, kind of don't struggle to get women at all. Like, I'm fairly good looking, fairly successful, all that stuff. So it's like I don't really struggle in that department, but it's just I just can't let it go, and it is starting to affect me in different ways, I think, because it's starting to like, she's just a toxic person basically that like is trying to take over my life. So any help would be great. Thank you.
I mean, dude, this is awesome.
This guy's gotta go to rehab for tits.
She's hit me, locked me in the apartment, threatened to kill me, credibly threatened to kill me, and I keep going back. It's like, dude, God. This is it. You had your fun, man.
Dude.
Some things are, you know what I mean?
Unless her breast milk is gold.
I mean, I get it. I do get where I unfortunately fully understand where he's coming from.
Dude, him saying, I mean, she's got the best tits. You could walk around a city for 2 months' time.
They're probably the biggest tits you'd see. That's such an interesting, like, you can't give us a size. We have a.
Not once did he say size.
We have a standardized way.
Time and space. Those tits are so wonderful.
That's awesome. You can walk around the city.
Oh my God.
That really is a medieval metric for things.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, look. You had a gift, so, like that's like. There's a classic saying: "She's not yours; it's just your turn." And it seems like your turn has ended.
You know what other good saying is? The only thing that will give you trouble in life is tits and tires. That's right, brother.
Nice, man. That's another very good saying. You're right. And so, look, the ride's over.
Yeah.
You're like. Let's say there's an awesome roller coaster, and the first time you go, you're like, "That was really fun."
You keep riding, you're gonna get
tummy
sick.
hurts a little bit though, but it's fun. Why don't I go again? And then you're a little more, you know. And then you've ridden it 8 times in a row. You're throwing up all over yourself. You're shitting your pants. You're like, maybe it's time.
Is the line to ride the ride that's gonna make you sick worth it for King to Ka?
Maybe it's time to do a different ride. Get on the bumper cars.
Go to the zoo.
Yeah, maybe leave the amusement park completely.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say what kind of woman going to the safari is. I'm not going to say that.
What?
I'm just going to move on.
I didn't know what joke I was making.
No. I'm kidding.
Is it a black joke?
Yes, it was going to be a racist joke.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was like a pig joke.
No. Anyway.
Yes, finally, I'm not racist. Woo! Give it time.
Anyway.
Dude,
so
you gotta leave her, brother.
Yeah, it's over. There's nothing else here, dude.
You know what? I kind of want to disagree here.
Please.
I want this guy to keep going with this. I hear it in his voice. He's not ready. It's not as bad as he's saying.
He's ready.
He's like so happy in his voice.
I know. I've been
like,
here.
Like talking about this girl's tits and like I feel like when some shit like this happens on like some level, both people like enjoy it. Enjoy like the
there's a trauma
masochism
bond.
of it. Yeah.
Dude,
So-
I've been in this situation. It's incredibly hard to get out of, and there just something will bring you back no matter how much it hurts you. You gotta get out.
I'm personally
block, no contact, 90 days, no
Listen,
sex, no
it'd
masturbation.
be something if she was just kind of cunty. I'd agree. But we're talking
Try and
hitting
kill
you.
you, hitting
he
you.
said threatened to kill me.
hitting is crazy.
He said, trying to kill me. Quite seriously, trying to kill me. Like, talking about it, always ending up getting back together for the breasts.
I don't know. I think he could, at the very least, leave her in the rotation.
No.
Like, try to hit it up every
Elvis,
3 or
you're
4
sick.
months and just like
You're sick.
go get some other pussy. Like fuck around. Find some
Although-
other big titty chicks. But
That's what I'm saying. It's over, man.
You know how on the last one you were like, I need to know the context of the bullet? We need to see a picture. Maybe
We
if
do.
we see a
Yes.
picture of the tits, we'll
how
be like,
nice are they?
stay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That is true. We do need to see a picture of these tits. So
We
why
didn't
don't
even
you?
know what race the tits were.
I think
you know?
it's more about the shape than the color for me. Like, how fat are these tits? How good are they looking? You know, she's 36. He said. You know what I'm saying?
But he kept harping on this thing like, I'm 40. It's like, okay, are you 40 like you're not going to get a girl with big tits again? Or are you 40 you should be over this tit behavior? You know?
Interesting.
And also, maybe address what it is about boobs that like is
They're
bringing
awesome.
you to
There's
your
nothing-
knees.
there's
Yeah,
nothing
they
to
are.
address.
But to be this obsessed
There's
with a
nothing
body
to
part
address.
is a bit much.
Yeah.
Like he clearly got a boner while breastfeeding as a child.
I don't think that's necessarily it. Sometimes you just like a nice big pair of tits.
Everything goes back to childhood.
I suppose, but look, there's people that are gonna make you bust. All of us, you know what I mean? There's certain people that'll make us bust.
My grandmother had big tits, and I'm not like a huge tit guy.
Did she have a big black dick too?
She told me to stay away from those, and I think that's why I gravitate towards them. I think that's why I like tits and a big black pecker. Oh, we're figuring it out.
So anyway, I am of the like, you've reached the point, you've crossed the Rubicon here. It's been fun. You fucked her a bunch of times.
Yeah,
You can jack
totally
off to
agree.
this and smile. You'll remember these tits. There's certain tits that you will never forget.
I will say though, do not remember this. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
No.
This whole
No,
experience,
no.
because if you start to reminisce, you will forget the bad and only remember the good and go back to it.
You won't though.
I think you will.
If you're weak-minded, yes, you will.
This
but,
guy is so obsessed with tits. He's getting locked in
but
his
look,
apartment. He's
but
weak-minded.
he's a fan of tits. There are pairs
He's
of
not
tits.
just a fan, dude.
Dude, listen, I get it. If somebody gets it, I get it.
But you're not this level.
If I found a perfect pair of titties, they might ruin my life for a year. Yes, that's true. They might. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
I'm the same way with butts.
Yeah. Your own. Getting fucked. 'Cause he's gay. Thank you, Elvis. Thank you for giving me the laugh.
Fuck you, man.
But you know, big tits, a nice fat ass, good pussy, right? It's like
It'll
there's
keep you in prison.
there are things that are get your hooks in you
Yeah.
from a purely animalistic standpoint.
You got to get away.
But all I'm saying is put it
Join SLAA.
maybe. I don't
That
fucking-
would really help.
I just mean you gotta hang this up. A big pair of and I disagree with Ian. There's something as a man who loves fat tits, there's a nice little memory bank. I've got the Rolodex of the hottest women I've ever fucked
I'm seeing them now.
in my head. It feels awesome. I'm looking at them. It's cool. I've some awesome tits. Damn, that's awesome. And so you're gonna be doing that for the rest of your life with these titties, but it's over.
Pencil erasers.
Hang it up, brother. We believe in you. Threatened to kill him. Tried to kill him and hit him.
Try
and
to
locked
never
him in
think
his-
of those tits again
locked him in
because
the
they'll bring
apartment.
you back to evil.
You can think of them.
Agree to disagree.
Okay.